Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Marathon. We're under attack. Okay. Now that we actually have health, we survived. And also I did take a hit, so there's that too.
Yeah, we do have health. It turns out we missed some things in the last level.
Yeah, just a little. Like a pattern buffer right next to the exit terminal.
Mistakes were made.
So, welcome to Smells Like Napalm, Tastes Like Chicken. Somebody had a lot of fun coming up with that level name, I'm sure. Are there more dudes? So this is sort of an interesting level. No, I think we're in the clear for a little bit. Time is limited. There is a large group of heavily armed four approaching the section of the ship where I've transported you. Their only logical destination is the sensitive engineering areas in the aft section of the ship. As we are not yet in a position to halt their advance by force, I've decided to depressurize a large area in their path in order to slow their progress. Unfortunately, I cannot remotely seal the airlocks and isolate the zone I wish to depressurize from the nearby living quarters. Exposing this area to space without first isolating it would kill hundreds of human crew. You will have to go and close the doors. This is your current location. Just find another computer terminal to exit from, and I am unable to activate the teleport mechanism from this terminal. This is the first airlock you must seal. The switch which controls it is located on the wall adjacent to the door. Make certain it closes completely before continuing. This is the second door you must seal. Again, make certain it closes completely.
Man, it sure would be useful if we had an AI who was in control of some doors to help us with this.
Whoop. Ew. Wait, I have grenades. I should be using grenades. I'm full of grenades.
I'm not entirely sure how much of a good idea it is to have your airlocks operable by hand, but I guess closable is better than openable.
Yeah. Right. That is a lot of cryostasis chambers.
We've got a lot of crew members here. This is a huge... They might not even be crew members. Maybe they're colonists.
Right, but the colony was established like 7 years ago, I think. Why are they still frozen? Well, I mean, I guess there's no indication that there's anybody in there. Hi there.
I mean, I assumed that the green was showing us the status of who's in there. I mean, why is the marathon still hanging out 7 years after it was established?
Well, because it was a 300 to 400 year trip.
I mean, but, you know, they could send it back.
Whoop. Hi there. Apparently, we got a train of dudes following us that I didn't even notice. Okay.
I imagine the way colony establishment works with a ship this size. You send down a few, like, talented engineers and survivalists first, and then as your ability to support more colonists grows, you unfreeze more people.
Well, you didn't punch a switch. You lose.
Oh no.
Game over.
Well, I'm also not playing on Total Carnage. Oh, I forgot to mention, the game actually has 5 difficulty levels. They are as follows. From easiest to hardest. Kindergarten, easy, normal, major damage, and Total Carnage. We are currently playing on normal. Okay, so this is the first door.
Yeah.
Swish. Okay. I don't remember if there's any stuff back here other than that airlock.
Well, there's that.
I think this is a lift? Yeah, it's red on the map.
It doesn't appear to be on.
Maybe that's what that switch was for.
Oh.
Wow. Maybe I have
Is
to
there a secret up here, then?
run back here. I don't know, it's as like as not, this is just how we get back.
I think he tricked you.
I'm not convinced this is... Wow. They were really generous with your time there.
Oh, and a pattern buffer.
Nice.
Always useful. Tunnel system number A894C.
Is that a number?
I mean, serial numbers can have letters in them, which really makes them more of serial strings, but people wouldn't understand if you called them that.
Fair enough.
Right, at least anybody without programming knowledge.
Of which I have only barely enough to understand at the thing that I myself said.
What a string is, yup. I don't know if those guys actually have health. I think they just crumple with the first instance of damage they take. Oh.
That's fine.
They're minions.
Ah, yes.
Minions, by the way, great concept. Very good thing. And if we had enough followers, this would have started an edition war already. Fortunately, we are still in the early stages of our channel, and people will not be murdering one another over tabletop games. Hopefully.
We're hoping, yeah. Okay. You'd think I could use the knowledge of having been shown where stuff was on the map to figure out where I'm going.
Look, this is even more mazy and twisty and little passagey than the rest of the stuff we've found.
I don't know, there was that segment at the beginning of the game in Arrival.
This is worse.
Okay.
Alright.
And now for the interesting tidbit I mentioned before. We only actually have to hit this switch. We don't need to close both airlocks. We only need to close this one. I think it was this one. You only actually have to close one of them. I think it was this one.
So what did that other button that we passed do?
Why don't we go find out now? Because I figured it was like the other one where we need to hit a switch to escape.
Oh. I see.
Already stuck? That seems
Can
helpful.
I assume we're not fast enough to just close that just in case?
Well, we can hit it with a grenade.
We can.
I haven't demonstrated that yet, actually. But yeah, I
All right,
mentioned it before.
That place is now locked down. It is secure. Let's go.
Yup, it will never open again. Unless you have some, like, high-tech drilling tools.
Area secured.
For various definitions of secured.
I don't know. Most definitions of secured are qualified by an area that can never be entered again. That's pretty damn secure.
Alright. The purple compilers are a pain. They fire homing bullets.
They have advanced cloaking technology.
Okay, so this is an interesting room.
It appears to be another puzzle.
Yup.
I'm getting my editing hands ready. And here we go.
Whoosh. Okay, we made it.
Bam.
That's cool.
Not difficult, just a bit tedious.
Yeah. There are little puzzles like that scattered around the game. They get a little more complicated later on. In fact, there's a level that's later on that's infamous for having a really frustrating puzzle that got really dumbed down in this version of the game, thankfully. Like, you had to line up a bunch of platforms in a room like that so you could get up to a higher ledge without being able to see what you were doing while you were hitting the switches, is, I believe, how it worked. So every time you wanted to make an adjustment, you had to run down this long corridor, hit the switch for a little bit, and then run all the way back down. Okay, will this let me up? got it.
There we go. That was a puzzle.
Aha! Okay. A little bit of ammo, a little pile of dust, and the exit terminal.
Alright.
Good work. I will begin the decompression process in a moment. I've finished debriefing the civilian crew you rescued a few hours ago. They are the only group to survive prolonged contact with the aliens that I've been able to talk with. They maintain that the aliens were loading as many humans as possible onto shuttlecraft and flying them to the 4 mothership. I've watched many such shuttles bringing supplies to the aliens, but had no idea they were carrying humans back to the alien ship. I will brief you more on your next destination when you arrive. You may not go exactly where I want you to end up because there is interference in the computer net. Good luck. Teleport when ready.
I like the capitalized computer net. It's very, like, early internet stage. This is an interesting room. We'll explore this a little bit next time.
Yup. See you guys later.
Later.